game poke.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my game room tour. Been planning on doing this for a while, and yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. Right, first thing I suppose that everyone wants to see is the game consoles. So, on the top shelf, we have my PS4 Pro. That was a birthday present to me on my 29th from my mum. This wasn't though, I bought that myself. What do I think of the PS4 Pro? I think the PS4 Slim actually looks better, appearance and aesthetically, but it is a good console, the Pro. There's nothing wrong with it. I've found, anyway. Anyway, underneath it, on the shelf below, is a vastly superior console in all its might. The Master System 1. And this one's actually been modded. It's got a hidden switch underneath. Lets me play at the American speed and the PAL speed, because stupidly all the Master System games over here play a lot slower because of PAL compared to NTSC. And there's all that other bollocks. But this one I can get round it. And for the controller, I've got an old school one with the fucking wire on the side. I know, it's stupid. But it's got a sticker on it. It's Wonder Boy. You can see that. Anyway, shelf under that one we have the Dreamcast. I only got to play a Dreamcast once as a kid. I had that one friend who owned one. And the only games I remember him having are Mortal Kombat Gold and Phantasy Star Online. I was so jealous of him because Phantasy Star Online looked like the tits. I think he even had a keyboard with it. Very good console. Next to that we have a Gamecube. Anyone that likes playing Game Boy games has to have a Gamecube because of the adapter, which is the best thing ever to play any Game Boy game on. If you're wondering why the fuck my one's orange, a ex-girlfriend once slung a freshly opened can of beer at it, and it got in the buttons and in the hinges and it completely fucked it, so I had to replace it. On the bottom shelf we have a Wii. Nothing terribly exciting about the Wii. And underneath we have one of my favourite consoles. Obviously the Master System is the favourite, but this is very close. PS3 Slim. Not that you can see it, but there, PS3 Slim. I love this fucking thing. I really do. The original one, I did have an original one, the bloody thing broke with the yellow light of death. Bastard. And there we have my PS3 controller. It's another camo type one. For obviously I have something wrong with me. And next to all of my consoles, you can see here we got strange little models. Bob-omb. Sonic. Fettin' Goomba. Boo. Also, I'd like to point out that this bottom shelf is where I swap consoles. So today it has a PS3, but tomorrow it could have a Sega Saturn or even a TurboGrafx 16. This is just the one shelf where I like to swap stuff around and play different stuff. All the other shelves always have the same consoles on though, they never change. So yes, we have the PS4 Pro, we have the Dreamcast, we have the Gamecube, we have a Wii, and we have the PS3 Slim, which is almost invisible because it's so jet black. And over here, we have me NES's. Now the top one is obviously a classic, because it's so fucking small is what I'm trying to say. And that's the size of it compared to a controller. This is the NES I use pretty much all the time for NES stuff anyway. If you're wondering what that one is, that is an American one. I know it doesn't look like it, but the only reason why it doesn't look like it is the door usually says something different. I can't even remember what. I forget. But the American one, the door it came with, was a piece of crap, broke. I had to replace it with a PAL one, so that's why they look identical. But they are different. There is method to that madness. Next to them you have the Playing with Power Nintendo NES Classics book, which is shit. Don't buy one, it's not worth it. Underneath the NES's we have my Mega Drive with Sega CD, or Mega CD as it's called over here. I sometimes forget that because I didn't know anyone that had one as a kid. Yeah, that's just the way that rolls. Wonderful console, love it to bits. Do I own a 32X? No, but I might get one day, we'll see. Also on top of the telly we have a PS2 Slim, and inside, Okami. Just giving that a try recently. Wonderful console, love it to bits. Have to admit why one's temperamental, because I've had it for so long and it's been played to fuck. Between the two tellies we have our Wii U. I actually like the Wii U. Is it fantastic? No. Is it worth the money that it costs still? No. It should be cheaper. Over here we have our Super Nintendo. We've got an American Super Nintendo controller just because I like that. I think it looks better. I like the purple look. I don't like the red and the yellow and all that shit. I think America had the better console design. I'm just going to say it. Everyone else thinks this is a better looking one, but I think it looks like an 80s printer. Over here we have a Snez Classic. Very good value for money because the games on their own are fucking expensive. If you can get hold of one of these, it is so much better to do that than to buy Mario RPG or Metroid on the SNES or any of that shit. It's just so much easier to get one of these. If you can find one. Also, I would like to note that this SNES Classic is being powered by this Genesis USB splitter, meaning Sega is giving power to Nintendo. If you don't like that. Final console we have over here is the Famicom AV. So much better than the normal Famicom. Love this thing, it's brilliant. Enough said. And over here we have my Sony Trinitron TV, which is the tits for playing old school games on. I have to admit though, the speakers on this one are buggered. So I've had to get little speakers around the sides, next to the Wii U and just on the side of the telly there. Fantastic otherwise, great telly, weighs about the same as a house, but brilliant for playing the old consoles on. And right next to it we just have a small LG TV, modern. It's brilliant for playing the modern consoles on, obviously, but it's also incredibly, what's the word, compatible. It's incredibly compatible with fucking everything. I have no problem linking this up to a damn thing. Really is just a great telly. That's it for consoles for the moment. Those are the consoles that are plugged into the TVs. They're all plugged in, they're all linked up to switches and shit like that, which is boring and you don't want to see. But I think there's 14 consoles linked up to the two tellies. So we'll go back to some more consoles later on that are over there, but for now we'll look at some games. And we'll look at the NES. Now I don't really collect for the NES, I just get ones that look fun. I mean, here's a fun one. Mr. Gimmick. It's a repro cart though, made by RetroGamerRyan.com. It's actually done a fantastic job. What else have we got? Oh, there's one from when I was a kid. Monster in My Pocket. Brilliant game. The music is the tits. Love that game. Love it. But my favourite game on the NES, Mega Man 4. Why is it better than 2? Because 4's higher than 2 and it's better than 2. This game is better. Simple. Maths. Happy. What else have we got that's fucking awesome? Darkwing Duck. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Of course you got your Zeldas. You got to have your Zeldas if you have an NES, or otherwise you're weird. Tetris. I am a god at Tetris, but I am fucking shit at Dr. Mario. Another game from when I was a kid. The New Zealand story. Can't remember how far I got. Yeah, I forget. Want to see a bad game? Here's a bad game. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Why do I have this? I'll tell you why I have this. It's because I'm an idiot. Baseball, bases loaded, Batman, Bionic Commando, Blaster Master, fucking Bugs Bunny, Bubble Bubble, California Games, Castle Quest, Castlevania, Castlevania 2. Don't have Castlevania 3, I want it though. Chippendale, Digger, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon 2, Dragon Warrior, DuckTales, Faxanadu, Final Fantasy. The main reason for getting American NES, of course. Gauntlet 2, Golf, Golgo 13. I got Golgo 13 because I'm a big fan of Pat the NES Punk. This is one of his favourite games, so I thought I'd give it a try. I hate it. Sorry, Pat. It's probably because I'm crap at it. So don't be offended. I am a Sega guy more than a Nintendo guy anyway. My Kickle Cubicle, Kirby, gotta have some Kirby. Life Force, Lolo 2, because I couldn't get Lolo 1. Marble Madness, McDonald Land. Fucking kids, basically. Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't own 5, I just dream that I do. Metroid, fucking Micro Machines. Paperboy, Parasol Stars, Probotector, which is essentially Contra. Punch Out, Rad Gravity, Rad Racer, Shadowgate, Shadow Warriors. Shadow Warriors is Ninja Gaiden. Fucking Skate or Die 2. Weird thing about Skate or Die 2. That guy there is him. His name's Jeff Whitehead. He's a musician for Leviathan, which I have the tattoo of if anyone ever wondered what that is. Spy vs Spy, Star Tropics, Star Wars, Mario 1, 2 and 3, fucking Duck Hunt, Snake Rattle and Roll, Teenage Mutant Hero Bastards, Tetris 1 and 2, Top Gun 1 and 2, Vegas Dreams, Wizard and Warriors and your Zeldas. That's NES. Okay, before I get withdrawal symptoms, let's look at some Sega stuff. Sega. Sorry I keep looking at the camera weird, it's because I'm having it in weird places today. Just bear with me. These are not all my Mega Drive games. There are more that are over there, but we will look at them in a bit. These are the preferiti. In other words, these are the better Mega Drive games I have. We have Afterburner 2, Aladdin, Alien Storm, Alicia Dragoon. Fucking, that's a good game. It's tough though, good game. Altered Beast because you got Quackshot, fucking Castlevania, the New Generation. What's it called in America? It's not called New Generation in America, it's called Bloodlines, I think. Here's a game I am thinking of doing a video of sometime. Cheeky Cheeky Boys. It's a fun game. It is fun. It's just a shit name. We got Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Earthworm Jim, Fatal Labyrinth. One day I will tell you about that. Flashback, Forgotten Worlds, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe, Jurassic Park, Landstalker. Landstalker's a weird one. The picture here, as you can see, looks terrible. That's because the previous owner, I don't know, left it out in the sunlight. Because they're stupid. Lion King, Mega Bomberman. That's a great game. There's a boss on it that I'm stuck on, I can't beat. I think he's a crab, it's been a while. Mega Man Wily Wars, yes, custom cart. Kind of has to be because the real one costs a fucking bomb. And the PAL one, the official PAL one, is arse because it's slowed down and really shit. So this is custom cart of what a Genesis one would have been. So this is a good speed. Also making this more difficult to play. Fuck you, I still completed it. What else we got? Michael Jackson. Don't know why that's there. Micro Machines 1 and 2, Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3, Phantasy Star 2, oh you gotta love Phantasy Star, Phantasy Star 3, no I don't have Phantasy Star 4, one day maybe, Pier Solar, oh, I'd love to do a proper video on this, but I just feel like everyone else has, so what's the point, you know. We got Power Rangers, love Power Rangers. You ever see the Angry Video Game Nerd where he talks about Power Rangers? He didn't mention this one, and this is fantastic. So I can only imagine the reason why he didn't play it was he either didn't know about it, which is fair, because I'm not sure if they had this one out there, or because he was just talking about shitty games and this is far from shitty. A great beat 'em up. What we got? Puggy? No, Pugsy? Don't ask. Red Zone? Red Zone pushes the limits of the Mega Drive, that's why that's great. Road Rash 1 and 2. Fucking Rocket Knight Adventures. I haven't had this long, I haven't had a chance to play it properly, but I know it's good. Ah ha 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 ha. Here's a fantastic game as I move my Christmas decorations out of the way. RoboCop versus Terminator. Now that is awesome. Love it. Rystar, you gotta have some Rystar in your Sega life. Shining in the Darkness. Shining in the shitness, more like, because this box is fucked. I have a hard time keeping it together. Shining Force 1, now that's an achievement to own. Crusader Ascenti. Sonic 1, 2 and 3, and Sonic and Knuckles in a custom cart and thing. lovely, even bloody fits. Not falling out. Some effort went into making that. Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D, The Last Story of Time. No, what am I on about? The Story of Thor, you dumb fuck. Called Beyond Oasis in America. Street Fighter 2 of various styles. Super Hang-On, which is in the wrong place. Yeah, fuck you. Tasmania, fuck off. T2 the Arcade, double fuck off. Toe Jam and Earl, and down there we have some weird stuff as I've dropped stuff on the floor. Beware the Ultimate Evil of Warlock. Weird. Then we have Worms, and a game I may also do a video of one day. Virtual Racing, as I move it so you can see. Further down the shelving, we have the Dreamcast games. Starting with a really rare and hard to find one. This was a bitch to get hold of, but I won a good bid on eBay. Gigawing, or Gigawing, however you want to pronounce it. Fantastic shooter. I'm just going to have to do a video of that one day. Skies of Arcadia. Oh, there's stroke. We got Bang.io. One day. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. My favourite game of all time. Fantasy Star Online 1 and 2. Unfortunately, they're not a lot of cop nowadays. Internet and all that shit, it's just not the same. We have a Sonic Adventure, Evil Dead Hail to the King, Spider-Man, Shenmue. We also have Shenmue here, of course. This is a spare one because I got this with all the discs, but for some reason disc 1, although it looks immaculate, doesn't bloody work. So I managed to get this off of eBay, which is just disc 1. We also have Snow Surfers, Choo Choo Rocket, Mr. Driller, Trick Style, Fighting Force 2, Space Channel 5, which I fucking hate. Over there, Toy Racer, Soul Calibur, Worms Armageddon, Power Stone, and a bunch of random demos. So yes, all the Dreamcast games, there they are. And there is a shit ton of Dreamcast demos, including the Crazy Taxi demo, which is very hard to find. And beneath that, some Mega Drive games that I've mentioned before, Sega Saturn games. This is where it's at. You've got your Alien Trilogy, you got Command and Conquer. Have to say the Sega Saturn version is a bit crap. Croc on the Sega Saturn. Really weird thing. If you play, well, you know what? I'm not sure if this is just my copy or the whole thing in general, but if you try, wow, that's bright. If you try playing this by just putting it in and turning the console on, Croc won't have a face. Reasons. When I went round trying to find answer for reasons, I was told, yes, you have to put the disc in with the disc tray open, then close it, and then go into game. It works. I don't know why, but it fucking works. Next to that, we have Doom, which is shit on the Saturn. Dark Saviors, which is awesome. Fucking Myst. Yeah. Knights, brilliant. Olympic Soccer, fuck off. A photo thing, fuck off. Sega Rally, I don't like it, fuck off. Sonic Jam, love it. Sonic 3D, awesome. We have Rayman, Tilt, Wipeout. World Series Baseball, actually a really good game. World Series Baseball 2, not as good. Virtual On, just you wait, one day kiddies. Virtual Fighter, meh. Virtual Fighter Kids, double meh. Virtual Fighter 2, it's good, but it hasn't really aged well. Nearing the bottom of the shelves now, we have Wolfchild on the Mega CD, Dune Sonic CD, which you just have to have if you own a Mega CD. Fucking Jaguar, alright, I'm going to have to go for it. That Jaguar game, that Road Avenger game, and that Black Assault game, and that Cobra Commando game, they were donated by Ian. Enough said. Here we have something I love. As I said before, my favourite game of all time is Soul Reaver. This is Soul Reaver on the PS1, and it is sealed. I don't own many things that are sealed because I like to play my games, but to have that is just an achievement. Also, here we have something that is great value for money if you own a PS3 or whatever other console, maybe PC it would be on. Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, it's just fantastic what it has on there. Take my word for it, I can't be asked to go into detail. Down here, very strange, we have PC Engine and TurboGrafx 16 games. A lot of people I know from the UK won't have a clue what these are. But we have Street Fighter 2. That's a tough one to get hold of. We have an adult game. It's in Japanese, can't read it. We got R-Type. We got Fantasy Zone. I love Fantasy Zone, it's brilliant. Then we have Bomberman 03. I assume it's 03. It could be a Q. Then we have Shanghai, which is basically Mahjong Solitaire. Love Shanghai. Don't even know how to play normal Mahjong though. One day I'll learn. Here we have some loose games. We got Bonk's Adventures. Or Adventure, rather. Blazing Lasers. Gotta have yourself some Blazing Lasers. R-Type 2. It's fucking brilliant. And Pass. Next to that on the shelf is really some oddball stuff. Some gaming books and booklets. My Gamecube games, I'll show you them in a minute. Oh yeah, another couple of Sega Saturn games that are shit and have no place to go. My Demo 1, my converter for the SNES, which doesn't work 100%, and over there is basically some accessories for DS. Nothing awesome. And at the bottom there, plugs! Yay! I'll be fair, I said I'd show you the Gamecube games, and here they are. We have Resident Evil, which you gotta have. Second disc for that. Pokemon Box. Now we have Pokemon Box for the 3DS, so that game is pretty fucking obsolete, if you can even call it a game. Medal of Honor Frontline, I have to say the GameCube version is shit. Puyo Puyo Fever. Brilliant, but it was the first Puyo Puyo, oh no, it's Puyo Pop, sorry. First Puyo Puyo game I ever played that had a story. Can you imagine Tetris with a storyline? Well, you haven't got to now, because Puyo Puyo Tetris for the PS4 has a story. PS4 has a story, and it's shit. Why is it there? Why do you need a story for a fucking puzzle game? I hate it when people put stories in puzzle games. It's unnecessary, and it drags shit out. Fuck off. Also, we have Super Monkey Ball 2, and we have Blood Omen 2. Love the Legacy of Kain games. We have Conflict Desert Storm 2. We have Sega Soccer Slam. Ian, you bastard, for finding all them football games that time. We have Billy Hatcher. Also, on the other wallet, we have Mario Kart Double Dash, which is my favourite Mario Kart. We got Sonic Adventure 2. I don't have Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast. I just haven't found one that's in good nick. But the GameCube one's the same shit and it's good. You're gonna laugh at me for this one. Pokemon Channel. Yes, I love things Pokemon. Fuck you, there's going to be some silly Pokemon shit in this vid. As shown here with the two Colosseum games, which I'll admit aren't very fun. Then we have your Zeldas. Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, must-haves, absolute must-haves. Animal Crossing, that's a good game. Bomberman, that's not. Not that one, anyway. Metroid Prime 1 and 2, brilliant games, fucking brilliant. I own the Wii one as well, but I've never played it. And Final Fantasy Crystal. Is it Crystal? It is, Crystal Chronicles. Nearly said that wrong. But that's them. Also on top here we have all my Atari 2600 games. Let's see, which is a really good one. Alien's brilliant, hard as all balls. Pac-Man is shit, E.T. is shit. There's quite a few here, I have to say, and going through all of them is a killer. Adventure's a great one to have. As you can see on top of the two we have Pokemon Silver version and Pokemon Gold version have recently come out for the 3DS. The bastards have recently decided they're going to bring out Crystal, so I'll be back at the shop for that. Over here we have a lot of Nintendo crap. That ain't crap, it's brilliant. We have a original Game Boy. This is one me and a friend, Mike Ardo, once put together. There's no batteries in it. But we put that together to give it a backlight, like this one, which should have batteries in. There you are, there's no game in it, but you can see yellow backlight. The one me and Mike did has orange backlight, but nonetheless, it's brilliant having a Game Boy where you can see. If you look at this one, there's your screen. Brilliant, isn't it? But I have to say, I love this Game Boy. This was my first Game Boy. It's the exact same one, still works. It has the faded text saying Tom on it. How long have I had this? I think I've had it for about
Oh. Had it for over 20 years. So yeah, I love the original Game Boy. One day I'll do a bit more of a detailed personal history of the Game Boy. Next to that we have a Game Boy Pocket. Yeah, pretty cool. I have to say the screen on this one, while again no sodding backlight, no batteries, I'm not surprised. This is better because it's like black and white, whereas this is fucking pea green, which was a stupid idea by Nintendo. Why would you make it all green? Could have made it such more attractive colour. Anyway, next to that we have my first ever Game Boy Color. My original one. Look at that. I had to change the screen, of course. That's something you have to do all the damn time, really, because I get scratched like mad. And this one has little Pokemons on it. I had to change the back because the tab broke. Something I still haven't done. The speaker inside is fucked. I think that's a common thing with the Game Boy Color. The speaker is just arse, but I know you can replace it by a bit of soldering and replacing it with one from a DS Lite. Apparently. Next to that, we have my first ever Game Boy Advance, but I did have to change the shell because the other one got wrecked and the buttons were wank. Great console, love the size of the screen, hate the fact that again, no backlight. Here we have my Game Boy Advance SP, the Zelda one, as you can make out of Triforce. This is scratched to fuck. You probably can't see it all that great, I'm sorry, but yep, scratched to fuck, but immaculate screen on the inside, and I've never even changed the screen. So I love that, and of course the backlight is good. But I don't own a Game Boy Advance SP that's the, what is it, the 101 model. The 101 model has a better backlight, and the quality of the 101 is matched to this. The Micro. Brilliant Game Boy. Absolutely brilliant. Slight pisser. Only plays Game Boy Advance games, doesn't play anything older. Here, you're going to think I'm a bit obsessive here. I do really like the DS Lite. My first one was the red one. I still play it quite often. But when I started going to car boot sales, I realised nowadays people are just getting rid of them really cheap. So I've pretty much been collecting colours here. We have my original red, we also have a black, a green, really like the green. We got a blue, which looks like arse. We got a pink, which is blatantly for the girls, or the more feminine amongst you, Ian. A white one, a silver one. These are all in fantastic conditions. The silver one has one bloody scratch on the outside and is immaculate. The white one was grubby, but otherwise immaculate. Pink one, just immaculate. Blue one, just immaculate. Green one, just immaculate. Black one, slight scratches on the outside, but otherwise immaculate. Red one, that's mine's just been played to fuck, so it's scratched like hell on the outside. We also have an original DS, woo, and we have a DSi XL. Underneath my obsession with handhelds, we also have the N64 games. The N64, you know what? It's brilliant for Zelda and it's brilliant for Pokemon. Other than that, I don't find a lot of fun in it. That's why I don't have that many games, so I can go through them pretty quickly. Banjo-Kazooie, it's a good collectathon. Yeah. Castlevania, I got that dirt cheap out of morbid curiosity, and it is as bollocks as people say. Doom 64, great game, terrible control scheme. First thing you do when you turn it on, go to options, change that shit. Earthworm Jim 3. I had that as a kid, and it's one of them games you think, yeah, it's really fun. It's not, it's actually quite bad, and I have to admit it, but I still like it. F-Zero 6X. I can read F-Zero X, brilliant game. GoldenEye 007. I don't like it, fuck you. Micro Machine 64, meh. Mario Kart 64, good. Pokemon Puzzle League, I like it. Pokemon Snap, I like it. Pokemon Stadium is brilliant. Pokemon Stadium 2, fucking disappointed with that I was. Rugrats, shit. Rush, shit. Super Mario 64, I don't think it's all that great. And I'm not even just saying that from a Sega fan, I just have to say, I don't understand all the hype. Everyone's saying, oh, it made the, you know, it was groundbreaking for all 3D platformers. It paved the way. I don't think it's all that great. Sorry. Super Smash Bros. That's brilliant, obviously. Star Fox 64 isn't called Star Fox 64 over here, is it? It's called Lilac Wars. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Love that game. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Love that game. Tigger's Honey Hunt is not a porn game. Yoshi's Story. It's alright. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Fantastic. And Zelda Majora's Mask. I hate it. I hate games with timers in them. And you get a new Zelda. It looks awesome. You find out it has a timer in it. Super pissed off with this. I hate games with timers. Zelda's a game where you're meant to be able to go on adventures and spend your time checking out the vast landscape. And then you get a fucking clock? Fuck you. Whoever came up with that idea, fuck you. Oh, and I also have stickers on the side. They're quite nice, aren't they? Next to the N64 games, we also have a couple of Lego Pokemon. Yeah. But under that, we have the SNES games. Here we have a Super Famicom game. It's Yoshi's Cookie. It's a good puzzle game, but it's not brilliant. There are no stickers for SNES games on the end, which is stupid, so I had to get a label maker. Another Famicom game. Good luck saying that. Umihara Kawase. Yep. We have a... Alright, I know you're wondering why. I'm not going to tell you. It's a baseball game in its pants. Zelda, obviously. Super Mario World, meh. Super Mario Kart, I don't like that one. I really don't, but that's only because the screen's cut in half. I hate it because of that. Super Mario All-Stars, Star Wing, Street Fighter 2, Probotector for the SNES, Plock, Mega Man X, brilliant, Mega Man 7, brilliant, Mario Paint, yeah, it's good fun. Kirby's Fun Pack, brilliant, Joe and Mac, wank, Jelly Boy, love it, but it's fucking hard, F-Zero, love it, Cybernator, it's good, Chrono Trigger, that's a custom cart, obviously, because we didn't get Chrono Trigger over here. That's not Chrono Trigger, you picked up the wrong one, dickhead. That's Chrono Trigger. Failing at life! Chrono Trigger didn't come out over here. Fuck you, Nintendo, for that happening. Custom cards. What I was trying to say, but for some fucking reason I picked up Castlevania 4 by mistake. Good game though. And then we have Bomberman 2 and Black Hawk, which is fucking hard to find. So yes, there's your Game Boys and DS's, there's your N64 games, there's your SNES games, plus another DS pass. Wii U Pro Controller, you have to have if you have Wii U. And here are my American SNES games. Breath of Fire, Earthbound, custom cart I'm afraid. Extra innings, fuck you, it's shit. Final Fantasy 3, aka 6. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, I question why it exists. Illusion of Gaia, good game. Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, one's better. As in, Sega one's better. What am I saying? Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Why do I have an American one and also the UK one? I don't know. And here we have some bloody old Nintendo's books. How to Win at Nintendo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 issues. Bloody old book. Yellow as hell. Very old, but very cool. Third time I've tried recording this bit because reasons. Here is a DS Lightbox. Here is a Castlevania letter opener thing. Here is a new Nintendo 3DS XL, and I've said for the third time now I think that's a shit name for a DS. Ice Cream Scooper. I have no idea what that is. It's an ice cream scooper, obviously. Mushroom. Little Nightmares. Box. Pokken Tournament controller box. Have to say that game was a fucking letdown. 3DS case and a Pokeball. And here are my Mega Drive games that are either terrible or I don't have a case for. Fifers. Don't know why I have them. Generation Lost. Golden Axe 2. Gyno. Hulk. Kid Chameleon. Maximum Carnage. Megalomania. That's a weird one. Max. Mighty Max, Pac-Man, NBA Jam, PGA Tour, Ranger X, The Revenge of Shinobi, Road Rash 3, I wish I had the case for it, Rolo, Space Harrier 2, coming soon to a slot right here, Streets of Rage 2, Strider 2, that game sucks. Subterranea, that's pretty good. Tailspin sucks. Terminator sucks. Toy Story, surprisingly fun. Virtual Fighter for the Mega Drive, already talked about in great detail. And Monster Layer Wonder Boy 3. Underneath the Mega Drive games, we have Famicom games with no labels on the end. I hate that, but it is true. Binary Land. Jew Wario fans will know all about this. Ghouls and Ghosts. If you don't want to spend out on the expensive NES version, get this, it's the same damn thing, and a lot cheaper. Zoids. Virtually unplayable to people that don't speak Japanese. And at last we talk about the Master System games. My pride and joy, and of course the number one thing I'm trying to collect everything for. So what have we got? We got your Aladdin, we got your Alien Storm, we got your Asterix, we got your Bubble Bobble. Excuse me, we've got Indiana Jones, we got Heavyweight, we got Golden Axe Warrior. We have Mercs, Micro Machines, Mortal Kombat, Echo the Dolphin, Dragon Crystal. I will one day do a vid of that. And a Sonic next to him, of course, obviously. And a Sonic the Hedgehog on Game Gear, protected by his two friends. The wannabe Schwarzenegger and the annoying Git Girl. Over the other side of the room there's even more. There's Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, which is very rare. Ninja Gaiden on the Sega Master System. Couldn't remember its fucking name, I'm an idiot. Sega Chess, Shadow of the Beast, the Sonic games, Streets of Rage on the Master System, the Terminator games, Taz, there's loads. I just love the Master System. I think I have 130 games total, but I do want to get them all at some point in my life.
Sega Saturn.
We have an original Xbox, the Crystal one, a Mario hat with a PC Engine Duo. Not the Turbo Duo, this is a Japanese one, but it has a switch on the back that lets it play American games. It's been modded. And of course, an Atari 2600. And a very tiny badge for Zelda Majora's Mask, that for some reason has been lost over here. Oh yeah, I very nearly forgot to mention what this is that people would have seen in my videos before. It's where I stash my controllers. As you can see, first one. A lot of Atari and random stuff. That's basically my random drawer. This one here, PlayStation, mostly. Gamecube one's just in the way, but it's mostly PlayStation in here, of all its various generations. Won't shut, fuck you, Gamecube Controller. This is the Nintendo one. Obviously, because it's bleeding out colours. It's like a rainbow in here. NES controller with a Zelda sticker on it, that's pretty cool. There is a Mega Man one somewhere. Ah, never mind. Oh, good for you. Making sure things look unprofessional. And at the very bottom, of course, Sega, because it's all black and it's all awesome and it's all cool. Master System controller with an Alex Kidd sticker. Typical Mega Drive controllers. 6-button Mega Drive controllers. This fucking thing. Tons of glorious stuff.